Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Modern Horizons 3 draft here on the channel. If you enjoyed this sort of video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for more, and comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. Let's dive in. Our rare, Flare of Duplication, not a rare that I am particularly ecstatic about. Just not great, I don't think. You can copy instants and sorceries. It's fine for 3 mana. Sacking a red thing is tough. Yeah, not really a card I'm loving. The Boggart Trawler is better than it looks. 3-drop that can also be a land. The 3-drop's not particularly impressive, but still the flexibility is nice. Reefworm, I don't really know if there's a great use for it. And there's not that many sacrifice outlets. I got absolutely leveled by this card at one point, but I don't think it's crazy. Tune the Narrative is good in like half of the blue decks. Blue, white, and blue, red really like it. Blue, green doesn't really care. Blue, black, I don't think really cares. This card's okay. I don't really love the black cards. Then there's Cranial Ram, which I don't really know how to get into that archetype. I think I'm going to take Skittering Precursor. I think this is a good card in any Eldrazi deck, or just any red deck. You just play this, you play a couple of the lands, you get a couple extra 0/1s. I don't know why people are passing me Flage. Flage is unreal. I feel like this card is like nigh unbeatable a lot of the time. Plays pretty well with the same cards that this card cares about, because the fetch lands help you get white, white, red, red, and they also fill your graveyard, and they also work well with this. There's also Etched Slith, which is a card I don't like. I don't think it's particularly great. A 2-mana 1/1 is just too small ball, even though it is an artifact, and can sometimes grow your stuff. Or I guess grows itself. Wastescape is okay. It's kind of tricky to use though. You kind of have to be like specifically blue, green, and colorless, which is just hard to use, but it is good when you get it going. I don't normally like to take gold cards, which means multicolored cards early, but Flage is a card I'm willing to make an exception for because it's so powerful. And like the rest of this pack, there's like the other good card is also multicolored. Okay, I will now take Amped Raptor. I really do want to play this Flage, so I'm going to go to great lengths to play red-white. Amped Raptor is good. There's also some blue cards. I like Tune the Narrative. I like Ether Spike. I think Void Pouncer is solid. But I think Amped Raptor is the best of the bunch here. I don't think it's particularly close either. Like, this card is just really good. If you get some energy going, it crushes it. I don't have to play Flage, but the speculation pick is totally worth it in a pack like that. I could still play like a Tune the Narrative deck. I'm still trying to figure out how I would get into the Artifacts deck, because I think this card's good, especially if you have Artifacts going. But it's just hard to figure out when I'm supposed to start taking the Artifacts, because there's not really like an off-ramp that's great. Because like Black-Red is the only deck that like has Artifact synergies. Okay, I'm getting the sense that white isn't maybe going to be as open as I would like. And I'm thinking that maybe I off-ramp into blue-red energy. That's a sense I'm getting. I could also just hold the line and take like a Sheltering Landscape because it can get red-white. Cyclops Superconductor is pretty good though. 3 mana 2/2 prowess. You get some energy. Dies. You spend the energy to get stuff going. I think I can still like toe the line with this, but I will take blue-red cards in the meantime. Okay, now there's a Slith. And the Battle Wagon. Battle Wagon's really good. So is Petrifying Meddler, also a good card. Slith is solid. But I'm getting the sense that blue-red energy is going to be the most open here for me. Nightshade Dryad's also good. I don't think I can really splash Flage, but I won't put that option off the table completely. Okay, this card's great. Just because land spells are really good, especially when it's a good spell. I think Tune the Narrative is going to be great for me, though. Definitely better than Demon Fury, I think, in this deck. Turn 1, Tune the Narrative into turn 2. Amped Raptor is really, really good. I will want some fetch lands. But yeah, I like Tune the Narrative. I might even wheel the one for my first pack. I'll take another Tune the Narrative. Actually, maybe I'll take Pinnacle Monk. I love Tune the Narrative, but I really like the lands that are spells. And I find that Flood Out is like a real way you can lose games. And this card seems really good at avoiding that. Yeah, I would take 2, but I might wheel the other one. I don't think other people want it, it seems. So this can bring stuff back. Also, waterlogged teachings. I don't really like waterlogged teachings, though. The spell half is just so inefficient. Riddlegate, Gargoyle. I could try to just play... I don't think playing Jeskai is going to work here. I don't think this card's going to make it either, but... Yeah, I did wheel the 2 in the narrative. Great. I don't really like Smelting Charge Bug. Granular Ram wheeling. Maybe I could have played a black-red artifacts deck in a different life. Beautiful. I get the blue-red land. And then we get the Ether Spike. Somebody took a Tune the Narrative out of that pack. That's fine, though. Currently, this is my deck. I'm glad that I have this Pinnacle Monk. I do have few instants and source, 3 instants, I guess. But I've got Precursor. Go with my fetch land. I've got some blue-red cards. Blue and red are both seeming to be flowing. Maybe red less so, but at least we're getting a few red cards. There's just a dearth of good red cards after, like, at common, so it makes sense to sometimes miss out. Okay, I love me a Galvanic Discharge. Really, really good common. Plays great with Tune the Narrative. This deck is really coming together nicely. If I do get some more fixing, I will try to splash the Flage. I just need like 2 white sources in the deck total, and then this is a Lake Game Insurance plan. 2 white sources and landscapes, and I want the landscapes already to go with this guy. And there's already good white cards to splash for energy decks. This is an easy Galvanic Discharge. This is like the common that I take like the most out of packs. When I see it, just like, it's so powerful. Red should be open this pack too, because I didn't pass a lot of red. Got a good playable count. Already got a fetch land. The blue, white, red fetch land would be the best one for me, because that would help get Flage in there. Flage is a weird card, because you could totally just splash it on like a very ambitious double splash, and then just play the front half when you get partway there. Okay. Huh. Well, I think this is going to be a good Phyrexian Ironworks deck. I have Tune the Narrative. My decks aren't always interested in attacking that much, but double Tune the Narrative, Bespoke Battle Wagon, Cyclops, Ether Spike. I also think Twisted Riddlekeeper can be good. But I think Phyrexian Ironworks is perfect for me here. Yeah, after that I would take Riddlekeeper and then Meddler. I do think Meddler's a solid card at the very least. Just 4 or 5 stats, reach, tap something, stun it. That's just good. I love Airy Auxiliary. Auxiliary. If this was a different land, maybe I'd consider... I mean, I wouldn't take it over the Ironworks. Ironworks seems great in my deck. Red-green, Suppression Ray. I think Suppression Ray is better than Legion Leadership. This card just like as a blue top end card seems more useful. There's also Tempest Harvester, but I'm just gonna take some of the spell lands. Now another Galvanic Discharge easily. I wouldn't mind playing this land, but Ral is not a card I'm interested in, really. The fact that it pings you whenever you cast stuff, you can deal some damage, but it takes so long to get up to a real benefit. Yeah, it's hard to cast this many instants and sorceries ahead of him, and Galvanic Discharge is always great. After Discharge, I think I would take Tranquil Landscape. Maybe I'd take Legion Leadership. It's just such a, like, this is a niche card that can, like, win you the game. This is, like, a niche card that's, like, sometimes just, like, even when you draw it and dispel, it's not great always. Okay, so here I'm going to take one of the lands. I'm not going to take this guy, and I'm not going to take this guy. I'm going to see, okay, do I want red-white or blue-white? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could still play a red-white deck. Like, red is my base color, so I think I will take the Shattered Landscape. This Conduit Goblin is calling my name. I love Conduit Goblin. I think blue was way more open pack 1, though. I remember these fetch lands are already just good because of the Skittering Precursor. Pyrosurfer also plays well with fetch lands. And there's this thing. I'm not really that aggressive of a deck. I'm kind of a mid-rangey deck. I don't know if I need to just 2-2 haste. Yeah, I'll just take the land. When in doubt, take the spell. Land is like kind of my motto. This is a blue-red land. This is a kill spell. I'm just going to take Pinnacle Monk, though. Getting back a Galvanic Discharge is just so good. Flage. What? What are people doing? There's also a Cyclops Superconductor, but, I mean, Galvanic Discharge is unreal. Getting that pick 8, I don't think that should happen. I already have 2 tunes to buff it up. I've got other energy stuff. 2 Pinnacle Monks to play really well with Galvanic Discharge. I don't know if I want the Dragon. I think Dragon's pretty good with my deck, though, because I have all these cheap spells that can maybe get into the graveyard for it. I want to get more reps with it. I think Demon Furier is fine, but it's probably just worse. Like, I already have Interaction. I just want to try out the Fledgling Dragon. Siege Smash. Cool red-white land. I don't really like the Reef Worm. Hard to put on a finger on why. It's just kind of inefficient. They put like a pacifism on it, you get kind of embarrassed. And Nadu. This card is worth money if you open it in paper, but I cannot play it. I mean, I guess I have Bountiful Landscape, which could help splash it. My splashes are kind of leaning towards, I have a white source, 2 white sources there. Another white land here. Actually, I'm just going to take Emerald's Messenger. This card's good with Tune the Narrative. I almost didn't see it because of the colorless effect. Reiterating Bolt should be good. This card plus energy equals win. Really like this card when you have a lot of energy too. I might just take Serum Visionary though. I'm not really a creature heavy deck, I don't think. 7 creatures, yeah, and so this is just a solid creature that draws me towards my spells, filters my draw step, trade off. Okay, then I still don't think I want this guy. These ones aren't the right colors. I'm up to 8 creatures. I could take a Skoa Ember Mage. I could just take the Gremlins as a way to make huge amounts of energy. I'll try. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make enough creatures for Scurry to be good. Yeah, I would love this guy. I'm just going to take the Perilous Landscape. I'm not going to get too ambitious with my splash. I would love Razor Grass Ambush. I also think this card could be fine, but I'm just going to take the red-white. I'm going to play 2 planes in this deck, I think. I don't have that many blue cards. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue cards. I'll play this as a tap land that can also sometimes be a spell. Maybe I do want to just splash white for this guy. Yeah, I think I will play that guy, actually. Blue, white. This is blue, white as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need more removal. I don't need this guy either, though. Charge bug is terrible. I hate charge bug. Huh. Nice. I could actually play Angel of the Ruins. I don't want to splash the Riddlegate Gargoyle. It's not a card I like to splash, just from a theoretical standpoint. I kind of like this guy because I can just play him and get a bunch of Exalted counters. I'm going to put Flage in, obviously. Don't really want to take this, though. So I'm going to play one more Plains so that I can just fetch up all my white sources. So I have 7, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18 lands here. Definitely heavy red. So I have, this gives me 4, 6, 7, 8 blue sources, 9 blue sources. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 red sources. That's a lot of red sources. 6, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16 lands there. I'm going to definitely cut some more lands. So there's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 white sources. 10 white sources, eh? That's a lot. That's good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How do I have 10 white sources and 8 blue sources? 3, 4, 5. Maybe I have to do it this way and then just naturally draw one of my... There's only 3 of these. This gives me 2, 4. But a lot of these sources are not going to get the white source, though. So it's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 white sources. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue sources. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red sources. 10 red sources, 10 white sources, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue sources. Man. The Angel of Ruins is weird, but I think it's going to be good. And this is 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 lands. I kind of want to cut one more land. Man, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue sources. So I could go down to 8 blue sources, I think. Yeah, I'm going to run it like this and then add one more spell. How many creatures do I have? I have 13 creatures now. With 13 creatures, this thing seems kind of interesting to try. I'm going to hit a 3-drop a lot of the time. Maybe I can splash one of these. Yeah, I'll splash one of those maybe. We'll try it. Cool. The deck looks sweet. I'll see you folks in the games. Before I get to the games, I want to take a moment to shout out the NicolaiBolas Patreon, where you can go to support the channel. Patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you have been enjoying my videos, if you've been finding them entertaining, helpful, if they've been helping you have more fun playing Magic and helping you win more, or things like that, then Patreon is the place to go where you can contribute directly towards the channel and help me make more videos going forward. You also gain access to cool bonus content like my card-by-card draft tier list for Modern Horizons 3 and every other draft set that comes out, where I give my A through F grades on every card in the set as a nice bonus resource, as one of the ways I like to say thank you. Basically, Patreon is the place to go if you want to chip in and help the channel grow and thrive. I would like to give a special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It really does make a big difference. But without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to round one. We'll keep this. Kind of the perfect time for a Legion leadership here. 2-drop, 3-drop. I wonder if we just go all out. Just play this, put 3 exalted counters on our guy. Get him. I think this is going to be good. Then I can start holding up my counterspell. Sure.
Only the best for House Martha.
This is pretty wild. So now they either kill this guy or they kill this guy. I'm beginning to think that I kind of could just play this almost like straight 3-color. I have so many white sources that I picked up for free. I don't think I want to splash too heavily into white, but like if I have any clunkers, I can totally replace them with a gargoyle. What's my worst card here? Honestly, it's maybe the Skittering Precursor. It's probably Fledgling Dragon. We'll do Fledgling Dragon checks periodically, but I think this card's better than Fledgling Dragon. Like if I want to play a 2-mana flyer, instead of double red, I can just go for the blue-white version. That makes me 3 energy. Huh. Yep. I have so much mana fixing. Oh, okay, perfect. This card is not really a 2-drop all the time, but that's okay. Blue, white. I could also go white then blue. But blue then white is more reliable. I only have 4 islands in the deck that I could draw, and this also means if I naturally draw a plains, then I can cycle this later. I'm going to get my white mana here. They could buff this and it could end badly, but this king can kill pretty much anything they do play. This combo should hopefully be good for me. That's pretty much way better than what I could have done this turn. I think I can cast everything in my deck off this. That was pretty much best case scenario. I didn't count my energy properly. I should have done this thing first, because if I hit another Galvanic Discharge, I would have wanted to use that one for instead. I need to plan my turns more in advance. That was just reckless for no reason. Okay, that's kind of one of the combos my deck is built around is Pinnacle Monk, getting back Galvanic Discharge. Just huge value. This thing is actually really good in my deck. Flage is just... I can't believe I got past this card. Sure. I could have tapped this guy, but then I can't kill it. Oh, I could have brewed this up. Oh, that would have been so... That was dumb. I should have been paying attention. I feel like this is a fine attack. It's a little bit reckless just putting them all using all my energy like that and not saving any for tapping. This is going to gain me some life though. This card might be my worst card. I always take it aggressively because it is pretty sweet when you get stuff like some spawns and stuff. Emissary Soulfire is a weird card. Just like hold back my guys. Do more damage. Oh, mana value, okay. So I have 4. I take them for 2, 4, 5, 10. Yeah, this guy wouldn't trigger, but that's okay. Actually, I had enough to get it up to 6. I could have put them down to 1. It's funny that just attacking with the battle wagon would have been more effective. Oh, man. I didn't play that perfectly. I could have done like slightly more damage if I had used my energy more aggressively on the exalted stuff. I'm not sure going for the exalted thing really mattered there. Gosh. Do I want this guy? I mean, it's a non-bow with Flage. I definitely don't want the Slith. Siege Smash, no. Okay, we'll just keep trying it like this. I do want to get access to my white mana. I don't know. I'm pretty happy I didn't take tons of gargoyles, because you don't want to like be like playing your blue-white deck with all these early red drops. And there's some tension in like what I want to fetch with my fetch lands, because they aren't like really true dual lands. They just kind of count for both. Well, this is going to work out. I'll let him counter it. Sure. Well, this is cool. I can play either this plus this or this plus this. Or just this. Probably not just this. Okay, what's this guy do? Nope. Not interested. This card seems scary, so I just want to get rid of it. There's a lot of counters. Would I rather draw than scry or scry than draw? I think at this point I'd rather scry than draw. I have all the lands I need. Okay, I don't need that, but the monk is good. I don't have double red yet. So that gives me double red, so I can just play this next turn. It also gives me double white. I do kind of have them on a 4-turn clock. Combo. If I'd been able to save this, I could have maybe build them with this guy, like a big combo turn almost. I can also gain some life if I need to, in a pinch. Sure. That could be good. I will spend 2 energy here to gain 4 life. Would I rather thin my deck? Actually, I already know there's land on the bottom, so it doesn't even thin my deck. Hi, Flage. Got the win. Didn't even need the Flage. That worked out. Well, this is pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with the 2/2 flyers. Maybe I should have just committed to full Jeskai at some point. I can keep this. No land hand. I love it. I can't cast these guys, but I will be at some point. I just need to survive for a little bit. This can maybe draw me something useful. Or, you know, just rip the land that I need to just absolutely demolish them. Yep, that was pretty good. Just look how efficient my spells are. It's crazy. This is going to get a white source. Because I want white for Flage. Okay, I don't think that guy's very good. It's going to do some damage.
I just need one big breakthrough.
Okay, I'll get planes. This way I can guarantee bringing back Flage next turn, so I'm going to do that. This is why I have 2 planes in the deck, so my fetch lands can always get me mine. I guess there's another white source anyway. I'll keep this. It's really good just doubling Flage's power if they don't block it. Hurtful. I technically have 1 6-drop in the deck. Trigger, 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 trigger. I love Battle Wagon. It's so sweet. Oh, that was pretty good. Turn that frown upside down. Get him with your Battle Wagon. I'm having a lot of fun this format. And this deck is sweet. I've definitely liked the 2-drops better than the 4-drop flyer. I'm drawing a lot of cards, doing a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh, this deck is awesome. This is a very fun deck. I love the energy decks. I haven't been drafting Eldrazi as much recently. I've been drafting kind of these energy or these aggressive kind of decks, or these decks that at least can do aggressive things. I think while Galvanic Discharge is undervalued, I will be playing a lot of red decks. Because I don't like red's commons, really, except for Discharge. And the 2-mana deal 4, but like Discharge is so good. I got 8th pick this draft. But like, you should just take that card like basically every time you see it. You won't regret it. Like, just look how good it's been this draft. I've been killing 3-drops, 4-drops, pretty much anything I want. We'll keep this hand. It's a bit weird, but we'll make it work. Tap land, tap land. We're gonna try to keep this one to play it. Tap land, tap land. We'll lead with this tap land. Follow with this tap land. 6, okay. This is a problem. Hmm. That's a little irritating. It's kind of sad that my I'm missing my galvanics in this game where they are of more importance than they've been this entire draft. That's how it goes though sometimes. Sometimes they play like a really good rare, you don't have a great answer. Kind of left scrambling a bit. I played this on, I don't know, not turn 2. They can play this, I guess. I've got some chump blockers lined up, which is nice. I've got these guys to rebuy my galvanic discharge when I find it. But I kind of need it soon. I have 3 copies in the deck, so it's not like a huge deal. I see. Oh, it's got trample, right? Yeah. Just one of those games, it happens. I think this game would have been like totally fine 90% of the time. Because most of the time I'll draw one of my galvanic discharges, I think, with 3 copies. Maybe slightly more than half the time I'll draw one. The top 10 cards of my 13 cards in my deck. It's tough. Happens, though. Ugh. I can concede this one. They can just cast another spell from their graveyard. That's how it goes, though. Some games you lose and there's nothing you can do, really. I just didn't draw any of my good cards that I needed in that matchup. I guess I only had like 1 card that was good, but I have 3 copies of it. Yeah. But if I do draw a Galvanic Discharge that game, I win easily, I think. I had a lot of energy. I had 2 more ways to buy it back. Shrug. Okay, we'll keep this. It's kind of funny because it's like a 6-lander. I just want to make sure I play all my lands untapped. So this is a good chance to get a tap land down. Nice. Mountain. I could use the chill spell that turn because I was gonna get it back next turn with my replicating monk, my pinnacle monk, I mean. My deck does have some fluff in it. Maybe I drew better than average the first few draw steps. I mean, first 3 games. But it felt so smooth. But yeah, I'm not really drawing particularly well here. If you look at my, like, this game, the only reason I'm still in it is because these are spell lands. I mean, I would have had to mulligan that hand for starters, but I have, like, 3 actual spells this game, and then these ones are, like, kind of underpowered on purpose. 1, 2, 3. That sucks. I am drawing a lot of lands. Them just having a draw 3 to reload after all this is irritating. So I was hoping to run them out of resources a little bit. If they play a Skoa Ember Mage to kill my Skoa Ember Mage, it's going to be so bad. So bad. But at least they didn't play like a draw 3, or instead of the draw 3, if they played like a really powerful threat that I would have had to deal with. Though I guess I could have maybe killed it. I haven't drawn a single energy generation card. I mean, I haven't drawn really any spells this game, to be fair. That's a crazy attack. What do they have? Oh, I'm toasted. It's not going to matter. They're just going to obliterate me with this card now, but... Oh, yep. Oh, that's so brutal. There it is. There's the Galvanic Discharge I needed like a year ago. Yep. I take 6. Or 5, I guess, yeah. Keep my last planes. Ooh, that actually would be a card that could save me. Is the Angel. Oh yeah, Mountain's also helpful. In the classic, completely unhelpful way. Holy heck, I drew so many lands that game. Keeping in mind that my underpowered 5-mana 2/2s are not really quality spells. I had 1 spell, 2 spell, 3 spells, 4 spells, 5 spells. Jeez Louise, that was such a brutal game. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I can't really blame the... Like, I can't really chalk any up those 2 losses to, like, anything I could have done really differently. I think I just drew horrifically both times. It's kind of interesting. I like to blame myself. I am an avid Nikolai blamer. It's just hard to blame myself sometimes. When I'm just like... I literally have, like, more spells this game than I had all of the last game. It's crazy how many more spells I have. Like, I already feel like I have stuff to do. Like, this thing gives me a lot to do. This thing gives me stuff to do. Like, wow. Cool. Cool, cool. We'll draw first, see what we find. Perfect. Mountain's good. But this thing has something to get back. Get Mountain here. They're YOLOing. Oh my gosh. Of course they hit. Why wouldn't they hit? This is... I hate it when that happens. It's like, they can't have that many 2-drops in their deck. You can't really attack now because this can crew itself. I'm once again drawing a lot of lands. No attacks. I want to be able to crew this up. Spawn gang. Okay, well. Problematic. Killer draw right off the top. So they can sacrifice 2 of their spawns. I think I have another island in here. Yeah, I do. I don't think I need more blue mana, though. I'm just going to get the mountain. Because then this can get an island. This is going to be good on defense. The defensive prowess. Okay. Not quite enough red mana to do everything. Broker of Creation's pretty tough. Hmm. Do I have to triple block this? I don't think I can. Hmm. Yeah, triple blocking is free. I didn't want to lose this thing, though. They just can't beat the battle wagon. Yeah, that's a feeling. That's a vibe. Nice. Gosh, that hexproof 8 drop is so annoying. Being an 8 drop is just terrifying. Like, that I can't kill with removal. So this can get white, this can get red, this is blue. Beautiful. On the draw, I might have to get red first, though. I might just have to not play this for a bit. Because then I can go play this on turn 2, play this on turn 3, play this on turn 4 or something. It's going to almost depend on what color they play. Definitely a keep. Once again, I love this sort of hand where I have all these options. I've got a Galvanic Discharge. Red, black. Okay. So now I want to play this after this. Or this after this. So I don't really want to play this for a while. I'm going to lead on... Okay, so I'm just going to get red turn 1. Because I can just play this on turn 2 instead of this, which is better anyway. Okay, so they're playing red-green. Oh, gosh. They're doing some crazy ramp shenanigans or something. Oh, what are they going to cast next turn? That's terrifying. Maybe they really wanted to hit a land drop. No, they didn't because they played it after their land. They can just cast a 7 drop here. Oh my gosh. Well, I can kill that at least. That's honestly not that scary. I guess playing this draw spell was maybe bad. Because now I'm light on blue. The draw spell means I can maybe play this next turn. They have to choose if they want to sack this thing now. You can't respond once. You can only respond while it's on the stack. That's how I'm kind of helping people understand how that works. I would love to draw an island here. That's good too. That's actually even better. You're gonna get a hold of either spike. So if they play something worth either spiking, I can either spike. Once I draw planes or another way to get white mana, and Flage is coming back. They're playing like Jund. Yeah, I'll counter that. They can get the 0/1s. So now I'm just 2 lands away. Ah, reach. So if I get them to 2. I'll just play it safe. I can draw any land. Next turn I can attack all out. Okay, that card actually looked really good right there. The first time they cast it, when they just basically got like a delayed ritual effect, didn't seem very good to me. But here they're actually getting to draw 3 essentially, but that's only because they have so much mana. I guess in the late game it is like a draw 3, but you can just cast everything all at once. Oh, it's so close. I'm basically trying not to get them to like 1 and then them just like gain 20 life from casting like something crazy. Okay, what are they getting back? Okay, that's fine. Okay, sure. They are starting to do some nice stuff, though. There we go. Got the win. I think we're 6-2 now. We have 1 round to go. I'm optimistic in success. Last round. Hoping for one of those games where I have like just enough lands, just enough spells. Those 2 5-drop guys have been pretty good. Okay. 2-drop, 3-drop. Nice, I don't even have to use my guys. I can cast every spell except 1. That's pretty excellent. Pretty excellent. Oh my gosh. Whoa, wastes. Battle Wagon might rumble in for 5 next turn. It's looking more and more probable. Sure. Now it's looking less probable. I might just need my value. I'll draw a card. I'll just get my double red naturally. I don't want to waste one of my spells when I have so few. I know this could also be cycled, but getting double red seems important. So I can cast their big spells for 1 less, so that I still have a little bit of time to kill it. Mountain, this is the last island that I can get out or something. Yeah, that's fine. I can start holding out my counterspell later. For now, we'll just get some more energy, get our removal spell back. Yep. So we can cast something big this turn. That's something big. Yep. Yep, my last island. That's what I thought. Ooh. Hello, Flage. Do I need more action? Or do I want to just kill this now? I'll just keep generating energy from this thing. Hold up my ether spike. I can't believe they had to play a waste. That's crazy. So if I can get them down to 3, then I can kill them next turn no matter what. Yes! Oh, another trophy into the trophy case. Oh, let's go. That was thrilling. We lost a couple of games to Flood, but we managed to win all the rest, and that's pretty awesome. This deck was unbelievable. 3 Galvanics. This, I mean, not. It's funny to say this late in the format when it's still week 1, but like, I feel like this card isn't that hard to evaluate, and it's so dang good. We never got to play the Angel of Ruins. How many lands do we have? We had 2, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we had 19 lands in the deck, but we played these as spells most of the time. So I guess we were a little prone to flooding, especially with a couple cantrips, but like we have this as a mana thing. This kind of like lets you do whatever you want. These guys are kind of expensive. This guy's pretty good. We had that crazy game where we just made Emissary of Soulfire have like 5 Exalted counters on him. That was crazy. But yeah, maybe I could have played one more spell. I had a couple expensive guys. I don't know. It felt pretty smooth. Maybe I could have played one less land, but yeah, there was also that one game where I was a bit tight on mana. But yeah, really good deck. If you enjoyed it, made it all the way to the end, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag Galvanic Fury, because Galvanic Discharge and getting past a Flage were keys to victory in this draft. So hashtag Galvanic Fury to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. It's just a little fun thing to do because I do like reading those comments and being like, oh, people enjoyed the video. Remember to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for more, comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. You can support my content via Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, gain access to my tier list for where I grade every card on an A through F scale, things like that. And also help me make more videos like this one. I do hope you enjoyed this one. Yeah, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.